All right. Lastly, let's talk to married couples. My question to you is this. Has this pandemic brought you closer or further apart in your relationship? Let me tell you, it's been a challenge. It's been tough. We have had to really be in situations and environments that we're not used to being. Our life has been turned upside down in many ways. We've had to make decisions that seem a lot more weightier, right? More weight to them than they have before. And in many times we're having to face the fact that there are chinks in our armor, the armor of our relationship. But have we gotten closer as a result or further apart? Let me tell you, in just about every single marriage, it has been the same thing. Okay, the number one thing that couples are fighting about. The husband, he's the gatherer, he's the hunter, right? He is on the side of going out of the house, taking a little bit more risk, though they may be calculated, right? Of maybe getting some time in person to fellowship, whatever it may be. On the other side, the women are the mama bears, right? The protectors. And so they get mad, and anxious, right? And so it feels like the husbands and the fathers, they don't care because they're not as protective and as safe. And it feels like the wives and the moms, they don't understand what we go through and they're just giving into fear and anxiety. Listen, if you've gone through that, you're not the only one. Just about every single married couple I know has gone through the same thing. But for us, we got to make sure that we don't leave it there. We don't leave it in the air. We talk through those things. We compromise on things. And I just want to give us one piece of encouragement for our married couples. Remember who your spouse is. Remember why you got married in the first place. Let their track record speak for themselves. Man, I respect the husbands and the wives in this church so much. And you know you love your husband. You know you love your wife. You know that you trust them. You know that they want the best for your family. But Satan will get in there and start planting seeds of doubt. And the first thing that goes is trust. And so once you stop believing the best in each other, then you start feeling like, hey, what you're doing or the way you're thinking is going to cause me and my family harm. And so Satan gets in there and he sows seeds of discord, which leads to strife and to quarreling. And before you know, you find yourself like Job and his wife. Talk about quarreling. Proverbs 17:19. Whoever loves a quarrel loves sin. Whoever builds a high gate invites destruction. The Passion Translation says, if you love to argue, then you must be in love with sin. I don't know what's all happening behind closed doors, but I guarantee there's some quarreling going on. That's sin. We got to be able to work through that in a way that is spiritual. And if you give in, if you struggle, if you act out in anger, be quick to apologize, to humble out, to get the help that you need and cry out to God for healing. Remember, it's okay. The storms will expose us, but they don't have to take us out.